they can't threaten. They doing some shit right now today they have never been able to do in history. They changing up our words while we still using the words. They just change them. They'll tell you about it. See, that's toxic masculinity. Hey, you shut the fuck up, bitch. You don't know nothing about masculinity. First of all, there ain't a bunch of masculinities, bitch. It's just one, and it's toxic. The opposite of toxic masculinity is femininity. They doing some shit right now today they have never been able to do in history. These are the truths they hiding from you. I risk my life to tell y'all these truths. I'm gonna tell you another one they'll have me crucified by the morning. Watch. All I gotta do is tell the truth. Watch this one. Wendy Williams is Bigfoot. There, I said it. It's out there.
Did you know that AI is set to create 97 million new jobs by 2025? These new age jobs will need skilled professionals to drive AI-backed innovation and lead sustainable business growth. Are you ready to become one of them? Over the decades, AI has evolved from simple rule-based systems to advanced machine learning algorithms that process massive amounts of data. We're witnessing groundbreaking developments that are revolutionizing all industries.
The Bible never calls these 2 stone tablets the 10 Commandments.
Wait, what?
Yeah, in Hebrew, this list of items delivered by God to Moses is called the Azaret HaDavar, which means the 10 words. This is something that the Greek translators preserved when they called it the Decalogue, the 10 words. Same with the Latin Vulgate, we have the Decem Verba, and even in the 1500s, William Tyndale is still calling this list the 10 verses, which is much more neutral. Then, all of a sudden, with the King James Version, we have this curious switch to the 10 Commandments. The Bible never calls these 2 stone tablets the 10 Commandments.
Wait, what?
Yeah, in Hebrew, this list of items delivered by God to Moses is called the Azaret HaDevarim, which means the 10 words. This is something that the Greek translators preserved when they called it the Decalogue, the 10 words. Same with the Latin Vulgate, we have the Decem Verba, and even in the 1500s, William Tyndale is still calling this list the 10 verses, which is much more neutral. Then, all of a sudden, with the King James Version, we have this curious switch to the 10 Commandments. Now, why would a king who's sponsoring a version of the Bible in order to cement his political power be interested in rebranding this list as the 10 Commandments? You'll have to stay tuned for part 2, but I do think it's important to think about what agendas have been baked into our Bible translations, because
in this video.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. You know what the #1 job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. But I'm not scared of being the competition. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team. They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't. All of these shortcut takers, they can't me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my in front of all my people at my agency. I told him no, what y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian, but in my face, no, no, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I've not taken the shortcuts. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about.
.5 miles across. That means 2.5 miles.
And they gonna be like, oh, that's not, that's a prime tree stump, that's a... Nigga, that shit is a tree stump. Look at the fucking rings on that shit. That look like tree, nigga. And this place, this shit like that in the Grand Canyon. I've been there, I seen it. Devil's Tower, I seen it. Giant fort, this shit was literally levels to the forestry. You feel me? Y'all think that the forest stuff that have been burnt down now was something, nigga, what the fuck? You look at that shit. Imagine that. There's a big ass 2.5 mile wide Tree stump. We don't know how deep the roots is or how long they is. You feel me? Or how wide they are. We don't even know how tall that tree was. And that looked like it would have been a smaller tree at that. Just by the geometrical shape around it and shit. Like it looked like it would have been a smaller tree. Of the bigger trees. You know what I'm saying? Lebanon's plateau is a fucking tree stump. one of their seals on their flag is a fucking tree. This is fucking real, bro. This underground forest. It was like levels to this forestry and size. You see them big ass fucking petrified mushrooms and shit? And people were alive back then. You could damn near you better bet it was trippy. They probably was flying and levitating and shit around, trying to get around them big ass fucking animals quick enough. And giants and shit, trying to eat them up and shit. When they talk about giants ate up all the acquisitions of men, I wouldn't doubt it. Look how, I mean, come on, bro. If some of them niggas was big as mountains, ain't no telling how big this earth is. Like, this earth is big. This earth is huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, what the fuck? No, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, if it had grown to its like highest height that it could, it would have reached up to 10 miles in the sky. 10 miles!
Whoa!
I'll let you judge what that is. I got children around, so I ain't gonna say it. Petrified giant elephants. Now, not only do the outsides of the mountains look exactly like petrified giants.
It's a mushroom, guys. Okay? I'm the baby like, It's a mushroom. Oh, shit. It's a bulb mushroom, okay? Look. Yo, what? Look here, man. Fuck them motherfuckers, man. This shit is amazing. Niggas be tripping. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, 10 miles high. 10 miles high. Anyways, that one mushroom picture made it like, them motherfuckers was making dildos back then, too. They doing, you just put one on the spot. Just pick a spot. Oh, you know that spot to go to, huh? Anyways. Giants are nasty.
But let's get to the inside of the mountains now. Because these mountains, they're hollowing out, right? But look at what comes out of them. It's called pink Himalayan salt. Now, unless you've been living under a rock for the past, I don't know, a couple years, you know what pink Himalayan salt is, right? It's all over the internet. And if you know anything about
petrified mushrooms and shit. And people were alive back then, you could damn near, you better bet it was trippy. They probably was flying and levitating and shit around, trying to get around them.
Are you having trouble trying to keep up with your professor? You've got to try Otter. Here's how it works. Let's say I'm in class. I just hit record.
Big ass fucking animals quick enough. And giants and shit, trying to eat them up and shit. When they talk about giants ate up all the acquisitions of men, I wouldn't doubt it. Look how, I mean, come on, bro. If some of them niggas was big as mountains, ain't no telling how big this earth, like, this earth is big. This earth is huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, Oh shit, what the fuck? No, what the fuck is going on?
If it had grown to its like highest height that it could, it would have reached up to 10 miles in the sky. 10 miles!
Whoa!
I'll let you judge what that is. I got children around, so I ain't gonna say it. Petrified giant elephants. Now, not only do the outsides of the mountains look exactly like petrified giants.
Hold up, pause. It was a mushroom, guys. Okay? I'm the baby like, It's a mushroom. Oh, shit. It's a bulb mushroom, okay? Look. Yo, what? Look here, man. Fuck them motherfuckers, man. This shit is amazing. Niggas be tripping. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, 10 miles, 10 miles high. Anyways, that one mushroom picture made it like, them motherfuckers was making dildos back then too. They doing, you just put one on the spot. Just pick a spot. Oh, you know that spot to go to, huh? Anyways. Giants are nasty.
But let's get to the inside of the mountains now. Because these mountains, they're hollowing out, right? But look at what comes out of them. It's called pink Himalayan salt. Now, unless you've been living under a rock for the past, I don't know, a couple years, you know what pink Himalayan salt is, right? It's all over the internet. And if you know anything about
doing, you just put one on the spot. Just pick a spot. Oh, you know that spot to go to, huh? Anyways. Giants are nasty.
But let's get to the inside of the mountains now. Because these mountains, they're hollowing out, right? But look at what comes out of them. It's called pink Himalayan salt. Now, unless you've been living under a rock for the past, I don't know, a couple years, you know what pink Himalayan salt is, right? It's all over the internet. And if you know anything about the genetic makeup of a human body, we are made of salt. Not all salt, but we have salt deposits in us. Now, go ahead and look at these caves hollowed out. Look. Tell me that don't look like flesh. Human flesh. These are crystal chunks that they've taken out of those mountains. Looks like meat to me. How about here? What is that? Bacon? Nope. Crystals. Pretty sure that's some more bacon. Come on, man. You're gonna tell me you don't see meat here for real? Look, this meat even has a fat layer. Like, you can't deny this shit. Like, you just can't. Even Jaden will tell you, it looks like meat, don't it, Jay? It's meat. Period. Yo, it even has bones and cartilage and shit. Like, what the fuck? Bro, come on. You gotta see it. If you can't see it, I can't help you, bro. So the government tries to tell us that a long time ago, an asteroid came and wiped out all the dinosaurs, right? But what if it wasn't an asteroid?
Hold up, pause. Hold the fuck up. So you mean to tell me everybody that's eating pink Himalayan salt is actually fucking eating remains of giants' flesh? I wonder what the fuck that does to your DNA.
And what if it wasn't dinosaurs? But if it was giant beings and they got petrified instead of wiped out? All I know is those videos you see of those giant doors being shut and the locks all the way at the top, those videos make a hell of a lot more sense now. Tell them, Jay. Say, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to Mommy's channel so you get more videos like this.
Like Lot's wife turned into a pillar of... Wow. Wow. Lot's wife turned into a pillar of salt. And you hear what the fuck she was saying about some of them caves that was hollowed out and a giant petrified and what it would look like and all that. And it's meat, pink Himalayan salt, meat of dog. If we eating it, fuck. And they be like, oh, the health benefits, Hey, I ain't gonna lie. For all we know, we don't know what the fuck that would actually do to us. You know what I'm saying? It could fucking like supercharge our DNA, or it could like really fuck people up. He's been cloned. That motherfucker been cloned a couple times. This ain't no gang, bro. This is stuff I already know, though. It just be funny when I be seeing people like, yeah, you on it? Oh, fuck, but you got so much fucking more to go. Aw, don't be a bitch, man. Play the thing. You piece of shit.
Undeniable proof that history has been rewritten by winners of war.
Before we get started, let's give a quick disclaimer. This video is strictly made for entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this video should be considered factual. We simply point out patterns and things that we notice. This video was made just for fun, and let's just go ahead and say the whole damn thing is scripted. All right, now let's get into it.
I think a huge portion of our history was covered up.
Why do you say that?
Back in like the 1850s, the late 1800s, there were these world fairs. They weren't like fairs, they were like demonstrations of our history. And that's how they educated like the more wealthy people of the nation, was with these world fairs that would go around, build these massive scale buildings, and then they'd tear them all down. They would lose millions and millions of dollars back in the day and continue to do it. It doesn't make any sense. And what they taught them, it could have been anything.
Where would these fairs be set up?
All like the major cities, even across the world in different cities, whoever was funding these fairs, anything. They could have pushed any kind of information.
So basically back in the 1800s, the Rockefeller family would spend millions of dollars every year and lose millions of dollars every year just to put up these fairs and travel around the world and country and teach people the history that they want to teach them. But yeah, all of our history is probably factual and 100% true, and Rockefeller spent all this money just so we would know the truth. Sure. Seems pretty legit if you ask me. Let me know what you think in the comments. And make sure you like, follow, and share for more videos just like this.
Undeniable proof that history has been rewritten by winners of war.
Would you like to know what I think? Yeah. Oh, did they stop her from playing this one? Let me see if we can get around that. I know what's behind that motherfucker. Oh, they were showing us. Shout out, sis and bro. May not know it, but you get a shout out.
Humanity is such a fascinating species.
I want a jetpack. I got fucked up. That's mesmerizing. Oh, they did all kinds of shit. Fuckers.
Stop the scroll. Let me show you something real quick and give you some information that you're gonna want. Aliens, UFOs, government lies, government corruption, top secret released documents, government studies on the American society, ghosts, paranormal, conspiracy theories, the Anunnaki. If any of this interests you, then this channel is for you. Look at all this, y'all. Look, we got a TikTok, we got a Facebook, we got an Instagram, and we got a YouTube. Our truth-seeking community is now live on all social media platforms. Well, at least all the ones we just listed. So no matter which of these sites are your personal favorite, you can always interact with your favorite truth-seeking community on any of these social media platforms. We can do a deeper dive into certain topics on Facebook rather than TikTok or sometimes YouTube, just because Facebook is more lax with its adding of videos. But you can still find a taste of our truth-seeking community on any of these social media. So what are you waiting for? The links are on our profile. Click on them and come join us. We're waiting for you. Let's go. Stop the scroll. Let me show you something real quick and give you some information. You're gonna want. Aliens, UFOs, government lies, government corruption.
It's all coming on, bro. It's crazy. It's caught. Oh, you want to see some stuff? I can tell you some stuff I caught, and I wasn't even on camera.
Terrifying things caught by YouTubers.
In 2016, a YouTuber that goes by the name Exploring with Josh decided to explore a deep underground cave with his friends. Everything seems to be going fine until they find something strange and unexpected. As they explore deeper into the cave, out of nowhere they find a missing little girl. They help the girl out of the cave, and she gets reunited with her parents. It's unknown how the little girl got that far into the cave system, but it would have definitely been a terrifying experience for her.
Terrifying things caught by YouTubers.
In 2016, a YouTuber that goes by the name Explore.
Hey, all I got to say is if y'all gonna go by them caves and shit, you better go strapped. Strap the fuck up. You better have you a vest, you better have you a gat, you better have you some mags, and a couple sticks, slingshot, you know what I'm saying, some marbles, get you some leg pads, some knee pads, some elbow pads, some arm guards, some back braces, a cup, some steel-toed boots, that leather that you can't fucking cut through and scratch through and shit like that. Better get them guards for, like, you know, archer shit. You can get some stab proof, some fireproof type shit. You know what I'm saying? Get you a nice little helmet with a hard mask face for it and some fireworks and a what you call it, a first aid kit, cause you don't know what the fuck you might encounter in some shit like that. I'm just saying, that little girl in there, I don't think she just wanted. Well, she probably could have wandered in there on her own. You know what I'm saying? Just to look around and shit like that, and got so far she just didn't know where the fuck to go back and got scared and shit like that. And just like, you know, I'm just gonna stay there. However, I also think that could have been some shit dealing with some human trafficking. And or maybe something else was hunting her, and she just chose to not fucking move anymore because she, you know, was too scared. She probably might have been wandering around fucking running, you know, scared shit. She got the mind to, like, you know, just be silent and be still, and then, you know, help was gonna come. And that's what happened, because she was pretty fucking deep in there, and it looked like it was pretty fucking dark. This shit's real.
Cheese. What you doing? What you see? What? What you see? Who are you saying hi to? Who are you saying hi to? Dude, you need to stop that. You're freaking me out. Come on.
This house on memories. Take my picture now. Shake it till you see.
Sail University is where the next generation of creators are learning to build the future. It's where artists and creative thinkers unite with technologists and engineers. It's where you will get hands-on experience developing entertainment media and emerging technologies. If you have big ideas and even bigger dreams, start right here.
Hey Majesties, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always returning. Trust you and yours are well and you're loving yourself and others. Like always, many thanks to all of you for the support you give to the channel. Thank you so much to our channel members, to our anonymous support.
Healing in life in Yahushua's name. I plead the blood. Be encouraged.
You're now listening to Katana.
Yeah.
Beat.
Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna spit it? Do you really wanna rip this up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna rip it? Do you really wanna get this up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna spit it? Do you really wanna rip this up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna spit it? Do you really wanna get this up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna spit it? Do you really wanna rip this up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna rip it? Do you really wanna spit this up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna spit it? Do you really wanna rip this up? Do you really wanna spit it? Do you really wanna rip it? Do you really wanna get this?
Yeah. Who's who saying I ain't you saying proof who's who playing. We true scoop juice whoop whoop spraying. We too true new scoop juice whoop whoop spraying. Long hair when I flow, it's a power up, yo, no go cruise here. I've had screws loose, past two shoes, play duck, bang, shoot, boost. Ice rain in my pains, boo, boo, skies change like name, scoop, troop. Likes ain't my aim, that's I just play that you lose you. I shine in his name, there's less blame in my YouTube. So you wanna act like a Hebrew, but you wanna play like he don't need you. I try to tell him you should never really wanna but the hand to feed you. I try to tell him you should never really wanna but the hand to feed you. We grew roots and do fruits like who's fruit slaying. Boo boo straight do like screw do straying.
You're now
Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna spit it? Do you really wanna fuck it up?
Nowadays, the self-love is more idolatry. They're entertaining the world, but they're not using the resources to help their people.
Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna rip it? Do you really wanna get this up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna spit it? Do you really wanna get this up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna rip it? Do you really wanna spit this up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna rip this up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna spit it? Do you really up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna this up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna rip it? Do you really wanna get this up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna spit it? Do you really wanna get this up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna spit it? Do you really wanna get this up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna rip this up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna spit it? Do you really wanna get this up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna rip this? Rip this up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna rip this?
You're now listening to Katana.
Do you really wanna spit it? Do you really wanna get this up? Do you really wanna get it? Do you really wanna spit it? Do you really wanna rip this up?
So what the fuck? Sleepy? Say you sleepy?
It is only you, it is only you. 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 It is only you.
Going back, never going back, never going back. To all you wicked and unreasonable people and spirits. Coming back, never coming back, never coming back. Coming back, never coming back, never coming back, never coming back. Coming back, it is only you, it is only you. It is only you, it is only you. Yeah, you, it is only you. It is only 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 you, it is only you, yeah. It is only you, it is only you. It is only you, it is only you, yeah. It is only you, it is only you. It is only you, it is only you, yeah. It is only you, it is only you. It is only you, it is only you, yeah. It is only you, it is only you, yeah. It is only you, it is only you, yeah. It is only you, it is only you. It is only you, it is only you, yeah. It is only you, it is only you, yeah. It is only you, it is only you. It is only you, it is only you, yeah. It is only you, it is only you, yeah. Sometimes I truly need some help as I'm pushing help as where my duty, where my doula, I've done got they leave me. Hallelujah.
Amurah, Amurah, rise of the beasts, rise of the beasts, rise of the beasts. What does that represent? Oh, the monkeys, the panther, the eagles, though, animism. Those are tribal markings. They're making the images to speak. The tribal images to speak, giving them a heart of a man, their perception, their ideology, their theosophy. Shh. I don't even have to look for it. It just happens. I grew up in this shit. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I done heard enough stories and stuff from other people of what they went through. You know what I'm saying? Augmented reality. What's real, what's not. They know motherfuckers have been feeling like that. They hear you. They watching your videos. While everybody's sitting there, you know what I'm saying? Most people anyway, running their mouth about everything in their house and want to post everything in their house. Nigga, no, bro. The ghost in the shell, the ghost in the machine. This shit ain't no motherfucking game, bro. Why you think this shit fucking absorbs people's energies the way it does? It fucks with their wiring so much, you know what I'm saying? Brown eye circles and shit, dark circles and shit, you know what I'm saying? Headaches and shit. It's not for us, you know what I'm saying? If you're not using it for stuff like this, nigga, get the fuck away from this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? So go watch Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars document. The NASA Future is Now document. Not that one. This CPS shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna watch this shit no more. I fuck them niggas. I don't like them niggas. Cause I know this shit's real. You feel me? I know it's real. And I sit here, really sometimes I just do it because I'm bored. And I'm really only speaking out for the children and those people, you know, mothers and fathers and people who are actually doing the work out here. I'm not speaking for the rest of y'all weirdos. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about you making videos of your children playing with toys for other people to watch. Because I've been, you know, I've been looking for things. It was like, okay, I know this stuff is real because I've been studying. I found PDFs. I found whole books on this shit. There's a 700-page book called how to Illuminati formula for for a total control Illuminati mind control slave, or MK Ultra slave. This shit 700 pages. This has to deal with everything dealing with what you call nurturing, caring, concern, you know, for overall well-being. Not no health expert, you know, but it has everything to do with that. Like, that shit is so deep in how these things have been intricately designed and weaponized opposed to us, you know what I'm saying? And you wonder why, you know, CPS and all people be getting involved with people at the hospitals and shit like that, but most people don't realize those hospitals are not for what they're projected, you know, or how they're projected. There's something completely different. And to them, when a mother goes in there with a child or being born in there, once you sign anything in dealing with a hospital, to them it's like you have abandoned your child to the state, you know what I'm saying, and for them to take care of them, this, that, and the third, you know, and people be getting got by these contracts, you know what I'm saying, or by this shit, and they don't know what the fuck this is. And I've tried to warn people, you know, and like, this shit is really real, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you study, I don't know, it's just so deep, you know? You go to the rest of sleep experiments, you know, these people been doing shit to all kind of peoples, but I'm thankful that I found this, and I wanted to share that, you know, because now people can go back, look at my videos, and they can go back and look at some of the things that I have been talking about, so that they can see for themselves. It was like, okay, math is a lie. I wouldn't doubt it. Most of the way they teach math nowadays it ain't the right way to teach it anyway. And I learned that like 3, 4, almost 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's a lot of shit that people be talking about out there that's like, you know, the moon is fake. Well, that bitch, that thing is not bitch. You know what I'm saying? That thing has been there. How's it fake? You know what I'm saying? We know that these motherfuckers got weird shit, but oral tracking device. Oh shit! Prove the existence. That motherfucker got lasers on that shit. I been know about that shit though.
I came across across a list of all the current directed energy weapons that the
Oh, here it goes.
using
Can you hear
us
it?
without our knowledge, obviously, because like I didn't consent to any of this. Let me know if you guys did, but I highly doubt it. This patent is
Gentry,
for
can you
an
hear this?
oral electronic tracking device that can be implanted in teeth, dentures, or braces. And then this patent can induce whatever desired emotional state through EMF patterns, for instance, sleepiness or arousal, anything they want you to feel. Or how about this next patent? Yet another nickname, they call it the rock the baby sensation. And it remotely causes the subject to feel their body sway.
out the live video
Like
that's playing
they just
right now.
experienced an earthquake or something. This next one, I think we all knew it existed, but this patent controls human brain waves by superimposing hidden phrases into music signals. I mean, I already knew they were doing that, but you know, if you want to see the patent that proves it, there it is. I came across a list of all the current directed energy weapons that the is using against us without our knowledge, obviously, because like I didn't consent to any of this. Let me know if you guys did, but I highly doubt it. This patent is for an oral electronic tracking device that can be implanted in teeth, dentures, or braces. And then this patent can induce whatever desired emotional state through EMF patterns, for instance, sleepiness or arousal, anything they want you to feel. Or how about this next patent? Yet another nickname, they call it the rock the baby sensation. And it remotely causes the subject to feel their body swaying, like they just experienced an earthquake or something. This next one, I think we all knew it existed, but this patent controls human brain waves by superimposing hidden phrases into music signals. I mean, I already knew they were doing that, but you know, if you want to see the patent that proves it, there it is. I came across a list of all the current directed energy weapons that the is using against us without our knowledge, obviously, because like I didn't consent.
She said without our knowledge, obviously, because like I didn't consent. Oh shit. She's funny.
So we need to talk about a really crazy theory that my husband has, and every single time he brings it up, I literally can't even argue with him because it's like insane, and I think he's probably right. If not 100% correct, then he's definitely up to something. But before I go any further, I have to give a disclaimer. We all know they're going to take this video down. So this video was made strictly for entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this video should be considered factual. These are my husband's opinions. They're not fact. It's just like a thought. As we sit here late at night and we bounce crazy ideas off of each other and say, does this make any sense? Does this make any sense? It's fun, okay? Date somebody who's like awake and hip to this shit and you'll understand too. But anyway. So I know you guys remember a little while back when all the actors and actresses were on strike, right? It was over here in the United States, and it was also over in the UK, like it was everywhere. And basically they were on strike because AI was going to replace their jobs. Like they were only getting paid to film like the beginning pilot episode of a season, and then the AI could take their likeness, their face, and their voice and recreate the rest of the season without them. And they were like not cool with this. They're like, I'm not going to get paid for a one-time thing. You're going to use my face for good, and it was like a whole thing.
Like this video.
Now on top of that, I know you guys also know that you can do literally everything with AI, like everything. Like, you could make a video of me, you could use my voice, you could, like, make it look exactly like me, right? Or anybody, not just me. Like, this is the thing. We all know this. Okay, but then, how about those silicone skin suits, right? The hyper-realistic silicone skin suits, you know what I'm talking about. I made a video about it, like, a couple videos back, go to my page, check it out. Okay, now pair all this with that Unreal Engine 5 shit, right? It's like that new video technology where you can literally make, like, anything look realistic. And it's, like, indistinguishable from reality, okay? Like, it's serious. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check it out. It's called Unreal Engine 5. So with these two combined, Unreal Engine 5 and the AI, you literally can create like your whole own world of whomever and whatever you want in it, right? And it's just like indistinguishable from reality, seriously. So my husband has a theory that what if they were to take everybody who was important to them or a part of their club, right? And hide them in bunkers or like wherever, somewhere safe, while they like burn the rest of the world with wildfires and, you know, like release all these chemicals from the train derailments and like the invasions and stuff, right? Water, food, you know, all the shit they do. And then they have like AI likenesses of all the celebrities and everybody in power. And their AI likeness
Real life. Don't play with it. I know how you feel. Trust. Life can be a bitch, huh? Talking real shit now. Truth be told, You came too far to quit now. I know it's hard, I feel your pain. Idolatry for the love of a woman. Still it ain't stopping me. I keep loving, keep going, either way it go, with or without you. Hallelujah. Like a boat in the river, yes I keep flowing. Through the pain and the storms, I keep rowing. I'm struggling just to survive. Every day, every night. Feeling so depressed, I'm feeling like it's better for me to just die. But I gotta live alive. With the capacity to love or not, I cannot live a lie. But if I must, I gotta let you go, cause it's killing me. It's drowning my soul. Feel like one cup, one go. Which way do I go? Feeling so confused, feeling like I'm lost. Either way we gotta get together, come together. You looking for this money, you trying to find a way to feel your perfection. And hallelujah, like you feeling like a boss, I try to do things that you can love me, but could you ever love me, Two of us confused, it's just like two people going in the dust, loose. Healing life, I gotta live this fight, I gotta live this life, I gotta look for the light. Even if I'm looking for this, I don't want your competition. I just want the right to live the life, life to live in love, light to live and fight. Looking for the unity, your family, and every day and every night. You best believe that I'm gonna do it until the end of time. I conquer demons, I'm tearing up these mountains. Hallelujah to the King, I'm a tyrant to the devil. Hallelujah to the King, yeah, on every beat. Best believe that I'm carrying the shovel. Love. 1 Corinthians 13, receive the revelation. Come out, elevation. Now, I just want to say this. I know what it feels like to love somebody to the point where you feel like you're gonna die if you don't get them. I felt like this with my first wife. I love her to pieces, you know. With another special woman that I felt for the first time in my life like a king around her. You know, although when that love consumes us to the point where we can never think straight or we're not seeking Yah, it's more of an idol, and it is idolatry. Yah will separate us from these things when we put them before him because he is a jealous El, meaning a jealous God. The pain and the torture of the fear of losing that person or losing that joy and that peace that you have finally found and you've been looking for so long, it is a terror, it is a nightmare, it is a torturous thing. Although, rise above the pain, rise above the fear. When fear controls you, fear rules you. Therefore, you are a servant and subject to the fear. It is using the projection of your thoughts, your imaginations, your desire, the vision that you write to make plain as a tool against you. It is using your very power as you permit it against you to dismantle you. It has become a weapon against you. It is ruling you and you must have your knee and your foot on the necks of fear and doubt. They are one and the same. They are also the same Jezebel that runs game. You know, there's some of us who want love because we want attention. We want to feel that connection. We want to feel that resurrection. We need that injection. Love. You see, love can be a disease. It can be a perversion. It can be an absolute destruction. Like pharmakia, simply sticking a needle in my arm, you know? Would I do things that I thought I would never do for the sake of love? Am I, love, sick? Maybe I am. Yet, if I allow myself to be defined by my past repercussions or past experiences of love, I will never be able to move to my future and adventure and the glory and the wonders of Yah. What happens if I'm called away to another distant land and my lover must stay and stand? Am I gonna fear that she'll leave me, that he'll leave me? Well, depending on who you are and how you look at this, male or female, I'll tell you one thing, there's no greater love than Yah. Yah can give you the love that no woman has the capacity to even know about. Not even worth the time of her imagination to seek out. The same for the love of a man. Yet, perfect love casts out all fear. This is the only truth of the foundation that will stand. Love. Through the tests of time, the toils and turmoils, the seasons of rhymes,
I plant the seed of poetry, the B-I-B-L-E, the one that Yah speaks to me, not by written hands of man. Don't you see? Love, I seek. Love is Yah, Yah's love. And in this love is correction, truth and direction. Love is erected. Yes, let love come be corrected. Praise Yah. Yah hallelujah. Hua. Murrah. Prayers of the people, part 4. Tears of the golden moon. The rose gold sun.
It's hard right now. Like, you have to charge people like everyday regular rate fees, and because most people don't have $500 to see her, she's not doing as well as she needs to. But she's still trying. You know, she's trying to maintain. But I think it's a good movement. Anytime you can go the natural route is a lot better.
Yeah, and then like if you study big pharma and stuff like that, big pharma and actually it's called the Jesuit order, which is they control all the media and stuff like that and all that type of stuff, the pharmaceuticals and stuff. But the actual pharmaceutical industry, when you look at the in-depth of all the different practitioners and stuff like that, like they literally tell you, like me, I was
The risk of witchcraft, depending on how you want to look at it.
I mean, if you look at the psychiatric part, or what you could say, brother to brother, Bereshith or Genesis 28. Esau is Yaakov's brother. Okay, so we're gonna deal with this race and colorism thing at the root real quick in Yahushua's name. Most people, in the name of Jesus, do not know that they do not know. They are worshiping Azazel or another wicked spirit or demon or Nephilim hybrid offspring of man and angel or Malachim in the name of Jesus. Through the name of Jesus. Whoo, man. All things truly work together for the good of those that love Yah and are called according to his purpose. Through the name of Jesus. Growing up, I learned Jesus is the savior of all creation, right? Phonetics, the tongue, the lingam, the language. English, the language. You feel me? We know him as Jesus or Isis or Isis or Isu or Isa or Jesus, 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 Yeshua, Yeshua. You feel me? Yahusha. Some say Zeus. Some say different things. Most religious ideologies of Christendom, Christians, the fallacy, the idiocy, the idiot of being a Christian or being retarded as human beings, a race of human beings, lacking the cognizant dissonance or the basic foundation and structure of Ebonic economics, the echo bombos, the repetitive word that Yahusha is made flesh, that we are also his word made flesh. You feel that there's a connection. All things are connected. If he is the light of men, and men is the light of the world, then we are together the light, the truth, right? If we're one, if we're yoked in the same spirit as the same kind, right? Like Salam, what up, though? Today, I just want to share some thoughts. Seek Yahusha on the reality and the clarity of absolute discernment in truth of all things. And ask him to teach you how to have self-control or exert self-control, and how to answer the questions that others have, how to respond to allegations and the proofs of evidences, like in a court of law, right? You have to have the proofs of evidences to appeal, or to support your case. So today I'm going to do my fair share on the topic of herbs, specifically hemp, the tree, the backwoods, the sack, the weed, the marijuana, the Mary Jane. Yeah. The fire plant, the spirit plants, the decrystallizer, so on and so forth. Okay, so I have key points I want to bring. I want to try to make this video as quick as possible, without overdoing it or those scriptures. Type it into Google, look it up. You know what I'm saying? Just speaks is all languages, but as man, as Yah and El inserted into his own creation, walking as fully El and fully man, he's not going to contradict his own words. He's not going to tell us to do one thing and then do another. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever, right? Without being a respecter of persons. Look up those scriptures. Type it into Google. Look it up. You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. Everyone has their own opinions. I'm not going off my own opinion. I'm going off of what I personally encounter and experience, and what Yah has revealed to me and has taught me when no man was around. And when men came around, it was confirmed through other men, such as his spokesmen, prophets, so on and so forth. Because everyone is not his prophet. Everyone is not his child. Everyone is not his children. Everyone is not his people. Yah is not answering everyone's prayers, so to speak, carefully, because Yah provides for both the just and the unjust. So yeah, there are people whose prayers are an abomination to him. So, sober, sedate, demure, staid, sober. Stoical, calm, solid, thoughtful, serious, equable, grave, solemn, virgin, self-possessed, chaste, virtuous, continent, pure, temperate, pleased, adult, mature, major, sensible, reasonable, quiet, peaceable, tranquil, serene, realistic, pragmatic, actual, concrete, de facto, proper, matronly, thoughtful, clear up, calm down, become more realistic. Not affected by a chemical substance,
dignified and somber in manner or character, and committed to keeping promises, lacking brightness or color, dull without being sober, right? Knowing when, like, kind of like if your whole body is full of light, because if your eye be single, your whole body is full of light. You know what I'm saying? So if you call the pineal an eye, so it's 1, 2, 3 as one. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the Father, the Son, and then the woman represents the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Or the bride, the body, right? The head and the body, like the family structure and order and pattern, not pattern, design of Yah. Okay, it's an order. It's a hierarchy. Just like Yah, archangels, seraphim, cherubim, Nephilim, demons, and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all right. Yah, cherubim, seraphim, man, Nephilim, Anunnaki, so on and so forth, demons, and then, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. You know, the kingdom, the zoology, the zodiac reality, right? So, knowing when to quit, self-control, ability to function without impairment, diligently affirming the sober truth or solid, carefully wrought. Do all things in moderation. 1 Corinthians 6:12. Clear thinking and seeing and hearing absolute affirmed qualified measures in the ability to practice the application of practical principle wisdom through the practicality of learned discernment of moral conduct or reasonable evidences of proof supporting the mindset of the heart's intentions, of the influential experiences of encounters both righteous and wicked, seated thoughts, through the foundation of virtue as well as acknowledgement of value by design and willful purpose in the origin and the creature and the connections, drawing peace and solidarity in one agreement or covenant of union. That's what Yah gave to me to write. So talking about hemp, marijuana, and all things, this could be tobacco, this could be alcohol, this could be any substance, any material, okay? When we're talking about sobriety and knowing the truth and reconciliation, right? Because Yah is desired to reconcile all things to himself, right? So Amos 3:3, Exodus 30:23, 1 Corinthians 4:14, Song of Solomon 4:14, Colossians 1:20 through 23. Preach the whole word or preach no word. John 14:6, or Yahukanan or Ayan, right? Colossians 1:23, Proverbs, or the Book of Wisdom 28:5 through 7 and 14 of John. 2 Corinthians 5:18 through 20, Colossians 1:20 through 23. The key of reconcile again. Isaiah 53:6, Romans 3:11, Romans 1:19 through 20, and acknowledge Yah in what we do. In all your ways, acknowledge Yahuwah thy El, and he will direct your path, right? Seek ye first the kingdom of El and his righteousness, and all things will, all these, and seek Yahuwah in all your ways, acknowledge Yahuwah, seek ye first the kingdom of Yah and his righteousness. All these things will be added until you delight yourself in Yahuwah thy El, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Excuse me. It happens. It's real life. If you have ears to hear and eyes to see, you will discern and you will know what Yah sees, and you will hear what he hears and speak what he speaks, because you become one. I and the Father are one. Yeah, Yahusha did not think it robbery to make himself one with El, because he is El. He is the sovereign Yahusha, Yahuwah. You know what I'm saying? Eli Elyon, Eloah, Allah. You know what I'm saying? Ashallah.
robot itself is the one that we see, and everybody else is really safe. But we have no idea. Like, yo, we would have no clue because like, we only see it through the TV and shit anyways, like, or videos online or whatever. When he talks about this specific theory, it like fucks me up so fucking bad. Oh my god, you guys have no clue. Think about it. Just think about it. I need to know your thoughts because like I'm over here going fucking mad. So we need to talk about a really crazy theory that my husband has, and ever since we
Hey, that motherfucker's crazy.
I came across a list of all the current directed energy weapons that the is using against us without our knowledge, obviously, because like I didn't consent to any of this. Let me know if you guys did, but I highly doubt it. This patent number allows for extremely precise aim of particle beams, aka over distances of up to several thousand miles. And then this patent number just like helps that because it's an imaging device that improves the aim of directed energy weapons. Because of course they want to like be able to see the target before they like blow it up, right? Because we all know they don't want to hit Oprah's property or anything. I'm just saying. Wait, listen to this next one. This helps monitor and determine undesirable behaviors in humans via wireless microphones in vehicles, personal property, and homes. So like this is a patent to bug my home, basically, and listen for undesirable behaviors. Well then, I guess I should start checking my house for bugs, cause I came across a list of all the current directed energy weapons that the is using against us without our knowledge, obviously.
Oh shit, man.
I came across a list of all the current directed energy weapons that the is using against us without our knowledge, obviously, because like I didn't consent to any of this. Let me know if you guys did, but I highly doubt it. Patent number is used for subliminal manipulation of a subject's emotions via remotely directed audio waves. Or in other words, they can make you feel whatever frickin' way they want to just by manipulating some audio waves around you. This next one is really fucking trippy, dude. So for patent number, this one is called the ventriloquist effect. And it makes a voice emanate from individuals who did not intend to release it. Or in other words, it can make you talk when you didn't mean to. Fucking ventriloquist effect. Like, who comes up with this shit? Or how about this next one? Okay, for the patent number up there. This patent can control your brain state by placing engineered EMF patterns into the AC wiring of buildings. I fucking shit you not, dude. I came across a list
I fucking love her, man.
directed energy weapons that the is using against us without our knowledge, obviously.
She appreciates the fuck word too.
But I highly doubt it. Patent number.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I came across a list of all the current directed energy weapons that the is using against us without our knowledge, obviously, because like I didn't consent to any of this. Let me know if you guys did, but I highly doubt it. So here's the patent number for what I'm talking about right up here. You can always go look stuff for yourself. I always encourage that. This patent is for remotely transmitting intelligible subjective sounds into a target's consciousness, or they call it voice to skull. I think that's cute. Love your little nicknames, bro. So basically, for those of you who don't speak government, remotely transmit subjective intelligible sound into target consciousness basically means that they're going to be able to remotely, not from anywhere near you, but from like a faraway location, be able to put a certain sound into like a specific person's brain or consciousness, like whatever person they want, whenever they want, or like a thought or whatever, and you would think it's organic. I came across a list of all the current directed energy weapons that
you hear this shit she talking about, right? And you start thinking about how motherfuckers be acting and shit, or how we've thought about some stuff and was so convinced it would have been something else and was something and it was something else and shit like that. And you see, like, we have to deal with our own thoughts. We have to deal with other people's thoughts and other things, thoughts that's been projected at us. You know what I'm saying? And then we dealing with our maker's thoughts at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And then in the midst of all that is like sorting through all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And trying to make sure we maintain doing right and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? So there's so many people that are truly living in an illusion and a delusion and are really convinced that it's real or it's the Most High, and it's not.
I came across a list of all the current directed energy weapons that the is using against us without our knowledge, obviously, because like I didn't consent to any of this. Let me know if you guys did, but I highly doubt it. And this patent is a method that helps them monitor community mood by remotely monitoring voices, text, and biometrics. So basically at any time they can just be like, how's this community feeling about me today? Are they listening to Katie too much? And then this next patent is an X-ray inspection device that can sense the presence of humans within structures, within your home. They know where you are. Again, I'm gonna ask, did anybody consent to this shit? I don't think so.
That sound like
And then you're gonna say, okay, Katie, I know, but like they're not using this stuff all the time, right? Like it's only for targeted individuals, only at some times, right? Nope. Listen to this last patent that I have for you. This patent number is for the power system, and it is to maintain the directed energy weapons in a ready state. Or in other words, so they never have to power down. Cute. Real fucking cute.
Cut them goddamn bitches down, goddammit.
The current directed energy weapons that the is
You seen when they was making the videos and stuff with the one dude, he was sitting there fucking taking, he fucking took a chainsaw to the fucking 5G towers and was cutting them bitches down. He ran a fucking car into that shit. He was not fucking having it. I'm like, my God, I was so ecstatic when I seen that. I'm like, show him how to do it, bro. Show him how to fucking do it. Hold on, I'm gonna play these other ones too. But I gotta go down. What the fuck just happened? Where the fuck did this come from? What the shit? Am I on the same channel? World tracking device implanted. I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm still looking. What the fuck? Black is a color, so I'm gonna ask you one more time. What is your nationality? All right, now check this one out. I like this one.
Peace, everyone. Salam alaikum. My brother, he came up to me. He said, "Are you American Indian?"
Yeah, Allah. Well, I went and see the style. I love you.
Yes. If he was like the real Egypt, he's like, he knows. He knows. So I just want to say, shout out to him. Much love, peace, and yeah, he knows. He said the real Egypt is in America.
Yeah, that's you. That's your land, guys.
He knows. Thank you. Shukran. Wake up, everybody. We the only ones that don't know. I come over here, everybody's taking pictures of me, asking me if I'm, Egyptian or Nubian, right? And then this one guy, he's like, you're American Indian, yes? And I was like, yes. And he said, you all have the real Egypt. He's like, the real Egypt is in America. So, he knows.
Exactly, I know.
He knows. Peace, everyone. Salam alaikum.
Well, you heard it from their mouth. No, I say you heard it from their mouth when she talking about Egypt is the real America. It's crazy because a couple years ago when we was there, you know what I'm saying, I was sitting there thinking like, yo, I had talked to Elder Kimash and I'm like, you know what I'm saying, what happened if all of our people was like trying to go to a different place and the whole time where they were supposed to go to was here the whole time. Lo and be fucking hold. Found out the real truth. Ain't that shit?
Exposing one of the cabal's greatest secrets.
We've got something big for you today because we're blowing the lid on one of the elite's greatest secrets. So make sure you guys stick around till the end of the video because I promise you're gonna want all the information on this one. But before we go any further, this video was made 100% for entertainment purposes only. It's speculation, my theories, my thoughts, none of it's factual. Matter of fact, it's fake. Let's just say that I'm an actress and I'm practicing my movie lines. Hopefully that's good enough. Now that we've gone over that, let's get into it. So today we're gonna talk about how we're all paying for electricity and energy when we don't need to. It's 100% free to us, and I'm gonna explain exactly how and why and everything you need to know. Now, have any of you guys ever noticed how in photographs of an old world, there's never any like power pylons on the street? But it's not like for them having a lack of electricity because we all know that they had electricity.
Motherfucker.
But yet when you look around our world, our streets are filled with these power pylons and wires, but yet the ancient world had no wires. Makes you think, right?
Hey, on some real
How were they
shit though.
doing it? Well, that's because they were harnessing free energy from the ether. What is the ether, Katie? You might ask. Don't worry, I'll explain. Just hold on. Have you guys ever noticed these metal balls that are on top of all the ancient buildings? They have like this metal pole sticking up and this big ball on it. Have you ever noticed it
There's
or
still some
even
of those
questioned
around
what
here.
it is or what it's for? These balls on top of all the buildings were filled with mercury. And on top of them was an antenna, which was harnessing all of the electromagnetic energy out of the ether. This energy was then sent to the mercury, and watch what happens. This would cause the mercury to spin, therefore creating free energy. And all of these buildings around the world were harnessing free energy, because this was during the time of the Great Tartarian Empire, which I'm sure many of you have heard lots about. Don't believe me? Take a look at all of these buildings for yourselves, and look, they all have the metal balls and antennas.
You see some
And
of them
now I know
antennas
you're
and shit like
okay,
that?
Katie, then why can't we access the free energy today? If they have all these mercury balls and antennas already set up, we should be good to go. Let's use them. If only it were that.
Now, that part right there, she is telling the truth, but we also have to keep in mind the gold that was covering some of the pyramids, copper, magnets, you know what I'm saying, reverse magnetic levitation and stuff like that. They showed that in Wakanda Forever. The cobalt stone, electric stones that they found in what was it, South or West Africa, like three years ago, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Quartz. Like, there's whole fucking videos on how to, you know what I'm saying, do that shit. Like, it's right out there. So it's really no secret. Tartaria, before the Greeks and all them weirdos got their, you know, Celtics and Phoenicians got their hands on that shit, actually would have been Atlantis. Now, when the wrong motherfuckers started coming over and doing shit and fucking with shit, learning how to do shit the wrong fucking way and fucking over shit, that's why most of our, well, not most of it, but a nice chunk of our empire and kingdom is underwater. So these motherfuckers went underwater to try to explore, to find our shit so they can use that shit to weaponize that shit. That's how they make, you know, stuff like CERN and shit like that, and other shit like that. Because what they seek to do is lift a layer of the atmosphere or ether. So what they're trying to do is everything that's invisible, they're trying to bring it into the visible realm, or pretty much like break all barriers. So it's just pretty much all the invisible shit is so manifest to the visible and unleashed that it's out of control. And this is what causes a great disruption in balance, and this is what brings the cataclysms. So they've been prophesying to us that we're due for another cataclysm, you know, since 2012, they say, you know. And I think that when they talk about in the book of Revelation that the elements will melt with fervent heat, I think that is another cataclysm. Now, I have my own theories, and they're a little wild, and they're a little cynical and maniacal, but you know, when you're dealing with those types of people or creatures, you know, you wouldn't put it past them when it comes to certain stuff. But one of my thoughts is that, you know, one reason why having all these capacitors and battery shits, not only to fuck up shit up here, but to power things that's literally beneath us. Because you got the tridents, the tuning forks and shit like that, that's connected to, you know, DARPA and HARP and shit like that. So whatever the environment is up here, it's not only transforming or terraforming our ecosystem up here above the earth, but underwater and under the earth in the tunnels and shit like that in other fucking nations and huge ass cities and shit that's underneath our feet. There's literally rainforests underneath our feet with trees hundreds of feet tall. You know, we don't truly know completely how deep the underground cities go. Only those who have been down there for so fucking long and our maker knows that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people call this, you know, their government. But, you know, for newsflash again, for all these people out there, America is a people. It's not a nation. America stands in representation in its identity for Tamaricans. Tamarukans, right? So those people who are not originally in this land are not Americans. Neither are their ancestors or their seed, their offspring. You see what I'm saying? So what's really going on is the earth and all of the elements themselves is rejecting those types of people and those spirits. So that's one reason why people losing their shit too, because you have to think about it. Why isn't that shit affecting we the same way it was affecting other people so consistently? You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Yeah, we know the Most High, but it's a purpose to that. Our DNA is within all the elements in this ecosystem, as far back as we could trace our heritage and our tribes and stuff like that. So it's not going to hurt us like that because of weaponized opposed to us. We had nothing to do with that agreement. You see what I'm saying? So it's not the same effect on we that it is for those motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, that are not part of this. They're not even part of this realm. You know what I'm saying? Let alone this land space or any of our kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Our kingdom technically was all over the earth. To put it in proper perspective, from Japan to China to Hindustan, Northern South America, Mesoamerica, you know what I'm saying? All the way up through Canada and the UK and, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you go read certain books and stuff like that and certain land allotments that was given out to the certain tribes and stuff like that, it's a lot of motherfuckers that gotta get the fuck up off our lands and pack the fuck up and go home empty-handed. Because there was a word in the Bible where it talks about, you know what I'm saying, where every man will return to his own country. And you're wondering why Mexicans coming across the border. Well, it's their own country, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Mexico and over here. And as far as, you know what I'm saying, South America goes and so on, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's no such thing as borders anymore, and that proves that. So people are just going by these illusions and shit and just letting people bully their ass and stuff like that, you know, and run their mouth and say all this shit. But at the end of the day, you know, you'll do your fact check and stuff like that and be like, you know, oh shit, okay. We know it's much more to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know that they're doing this shit on purpose. We know it's a game. That's why most of us don't even get into that shit too much anymore. Monitor the community. That's the one I was looking for.
I came across a list of all the current directed energy weapons that the is using against us without our knowledge, obviously, because like I didn't consent to any of this. Let me know if you guys did, but I highly doubt it. And this patent is a method that helps them monitor community mood by remotely monitoring voices, text, and biometrics. So basically at any time they can just be like, how's this community feeling about me today? Are they listening to Katie too much? And then this next patent is an X-ray inspection device that can sense the presence of humans within structures.
Well,
I
know this one exists because the military has that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can watch shit on that, X-ray and all that type of shit. They do that shit, night vision, all that type of shit. Heat vision or infrared and all that type of shit. Ultraviolet, all that type of shit. But I think some of these are just what they hope to accomplish. Like when she was like monitoring an entire community when it comes to certain. Well, they have a machine. The law enforcement has a machine. I think it's called the Rex 1 machine or some shit like that. Let me look it up real quick. And this thing's supposed to cover like 10 miles worth of radius. Phone monitor. Monitoring machine. I think this is called the Rex 1. Some shit from the police and shit like that. You have to go look it up. dealing with law enforcement and being able to do that shit. But they be tapping into cell phone towers and shit like that. Some of the shit Edward Snowden was talking about and stuff like that too. But pretty much all it is hacking. You know what I'm saying? Like they be hacking into everybody's shit, stealing their data, you know, this, that, and the third. And then social engineering, just invading all kinds of everybody's privacy and shit when it comes to that, you know. Yeah, if you go look it up. I know this one is real. What the fuck? So all these motherfuckers, man, all these motherfuckers. Okay. So portal technology. I went past that Miami Mall shit, because I know that's some bullshit. I know that deals with holograms and shit. Don't be fooled out there. They're going to be using a whole lot of... They've been using holograms to fool a whole lot of people. So all these...
You want to know how to access your superpowers? Well, there's a declassified CIA document that tells you exactly, step by step, how to do that. But before I go any further, I have to give a disclaimer, or we all know they're going to take this video down. This was made strictly for entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this video should be considered factual. We simply point out patterns and things that we notice. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and say the whole damn video is scripted. Hopefully that's good enough. Now let's get into it. Did you know that the CIA gives step-by-step instructions on how to leave your body? Back in 1983, the CIA wanted to know how to astral project and leave your body. And what they came up with was a step-by-step system for leaving your body through a process that they call hemisync. Now, hemisync, for those of you who don't know, is a process that energetically unifies both hemispheres of your brain by playing different frequencies in each of your ears. Now, I know you're thinking, Katie, what do you mean it energetically unifies both hemispheres of my brain? I mean your left logical side and your right creative side. Basically, it matches the frequency of the sound wave to the frequency of your brainwave. Now, these CIA documents are all declassified, and these tapes are available for the public. Most of them can be found on YouTube. And I know a lot of this sounds crazy and made up, but according to the report on this subject written by Colonel Wayne M. McDonald, it's very real and anybody can do it. Basically, the gateway process states that solid matter doesn't exist, and all of reality is essentially just a sequence of vibrating energy patterns, each with their own unique frequency. And if you don't know, frequencies are just waves, like sound waves, light waves. Even our brains emit activity through these waves. So if you can match the sound frequency going in your left ear with your left logical brain frequency waves.
So pretty much it's like the spectrum, the color spectrum, and I'm not gonna go into that right now. I'm not gonna go into that.
And then the same thing with your right ear for your creative thinking. They basically use this to create a new energy field in which they can access new dimensions, escape reality, travel anywhere in space and time, and they can even influence reality with their thoughts. And no, this isn't magic or made up. This entire report is based on facts, math, psychology, and even quantum physics. So, in other words, this shit can be proven and has been proven. Don't believe me? Go check it out for yourself. It's called the Gateway Process. You can find it on the CIA's website. It's crazy, I know. Let me know what you thought about this video in the comments, and as always, make sure you like, follow, and share for more videos just like this. You want to know how to act?
I'm gonna say it's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? It's way deeper than that. There's more connections to that than just that. It's not. I'm gonna leave that alone because it's basically when they're talking. Hey, start it over again. Start it over again. That's that part right there. That's man. Tingle your senses. That's that beauty right there. You want to think? You want me to go? You want to go? Hey, you can freestyle? Spit something. Yes, you can. If you can talk, you can freestyle. You got this. Let's go. Nah. Hey, fine. Hey. Tell them they talking about the freestyle. It's easy, just like you talking. Everybody get it. Like, we piece of the pies, you seeing that we need that piece. You need that piece. Hold up. Hold up. You need that piece that taking heed to piece. And now we pull that world apart, that puzzle piece. Cause everybody is that piece. You see that masterpiece. This ain't no masterpiece. I'm on my Romeo for Juliet. And I ain't asking anything. I'm on my ART, that's SOG. And you could see, cause I see all these people all around it. Like a judge and jury round our neck. Yes, we still slave minds like a noose. Coming in, now cut the check, cause mama want that money, daddy want that baby too. Either way they looking at you, stick at it like babies do. Conceiving the thought of perception, you looking for correction. We do it like every day is class, and yes, we testing trials and tribulation. Everybody looking for the stipulation, but the system's in manipulation. Meanwhile, these pedophiles is running the world, but people still sleeping. The sheeple killing people. You're accomplice to that murder. While you speaking, you speak of Jesus, but you ain't really living with preaching. Get your knee off my neck, no George Floyd, I'm trying to breathe. Now let me breathe in. Rewriting just like the code encoded, you better know the so that you get it sown. And plant to see that poetry. And I believe that you can be the greatest thing that anyone could ever see. Extraordinary. We are an extraordinary dreamers. Extraordinary. We are extraordinary. Yeah, keep going. I'm just thinking of a chorus.
I said I'm sorry. But it's too a lot to get these commas. I used to walk into grocery stores toting that llama. Used to swear, used to bring all that drama. Said I'm so sorry what I had to put us through. Used to have the tummy aches. I used to call the food stamps office, they didn't come through. Used to take my sister to the grocery store to rob some food. Got that package, now I'm running quick. So you know when it came to running plugs, I used to learn how to run and shit. Running that place, I'm pitching up like a quarterback. When I stole that first hamburger meat, I knew I had to steal it set later in life.
You stole hamburger meat?
That's the first shit I had to steal for that sack, boy. That was from my family, so I knew I had to get it back, boy. Now we breaking backs, boy. I don't freestyle cause my style ain't free. I spent a lot of hungry nights on these dead cold streets. Remember times I didn't have nowhere to sleep. I didn't have nowhere to call and nowhere to be. No purpose, I was hunger driven and money driven. I had no vision. The best I had was the homies I was with and they wasn't shit. Snakes in the grass trying to lead me on some other shit. See,
some other shit.
My loyalty's always been used against me, cause when I love you fully, I'll kill for you. I will die for you. I'll do anything for you. See, back to the beat though.
Alright, bet. I feel you. See, we got the vision, so you best believe that we on the mission. No matter the state of being that we in, you better listen. Talking about that loyalty. Hey, you got another one, bro. That bro was, I like that beat. What's the name of that beat?
I don't know, you sent it to me.
I did?
Is this the type of beat that actually makes me want to say shit? I don't know.
Shit, I don't know. I don't know neither. I don't even remember doing that. That beat is gorgeous. I'm just saying. Hey, y'all watch these cars, okay? Some of these niggas don't know how to drive. I'm just saying. Just saying. It's the truth. What they say, it's the truth anyhow. Oh, shoot. On the choice.
You really start work whenever then.
I really want to hit up them apartments, bro. That would be dope. I'm sitting there trying to plan.
I was just waiting till Monday.
That's that master plan.
I'm trying to think because I want to switch over to Target if I can, because that would mean I'm getting at least
ooh, okay, bet. I'm trying to conquer the rap game like Jay-Z. This that Rock Nation. This that Iraq Nation. I send that RPG 9 through your heart, leave it racing. Now you're blazing. Why? Cause your body's on the ground smoking in the sun.
4 bars pass. Keep going.
You just have it, bro. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay, heart racing. Okay.
Heart racing, the gas blasting, the cars chasing.
Heart racing. Feeling smoking like the sun. It's hot as hell out here. I'm talking smoking, son. I ain't even smoking nothing. I'm just saying, son. Feel like them New Yorkers that always be saying, son. My son up on the ground. My son over there sitting down. Daughter over there too. I don't give a shit about like this beat is like these wax heads dabbing it down. I'm just saying.
Dabbing on different flavors like the animals, nigga. I come and rag you. I rearrange your team like, ooh, what?
Hey, you said dabbing on different flavors like Danimals, nigga. This that Tricks. I'm a serial killer on the beat. Go get you some shovels. You're gonna need to dig this. This that battle flow. Gogeta. Hey, what freezes freeze.
Because I didn't get to finish my bar, I started coughing.
Hey.
I smoke in different flavors like the animal, nigga. My team will come arrange it like Team Randy would it. I forgot my bar, bro. Oh yeah, something about a Perkins stem, something generic, so it's cool.
Oh shoot, bro. This nigga dog. Oh shoot, they gonna be like, why these niggas laughing? Look, I'm just asleep. I ain't smoked, I ain't did nothing. I'm just like, hey.
I might shoot you if you don't love Jesus. Keep a couple Jesus pieces. R.I.P. to Fredo, doubling up my cup. R.I.P. to Fredo, doubling up my cup. R.I.P. to Fredo, doubling up my income.
If I get an extra hour or two, I'm just like,
pause.
Time doesn't heal all wounds. Hard work, innovation, and we can. Corewell Health.
Don't just take classes, take charge. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Hey, start it over again. Start it over again. That's that part right there. That's
Babylon that we're in right now. When you're in the system, when you're in the maze, this is what you have to deal with. There are checks and balances. There are traps. Like 5G's in the air right now, messing with my body. I feel it every morning.
Mhm.
There's radiation in every single piece of technology that we use on our person.
So-
emitting into our body.
So basically, you're saying like, excuse me, wrong, you know what I mean? I apologize. I pause. Excuse me. So basically, the epigenetics is like frequency radiation, because you just literally explained or enlightened us on quantum computing, quantum physics. That's deep. Yeah, y'all turn again. I want to hear more of what you got to say too.
Kind of forgot where I was going, but That's kind of what I was thinking about, because like you said, certain drugs can do certain things to your mind. It stimulates certain areas of your brain that you wouldn't normally. It's an internal condition. It is an environment that you bring upon yourself. It creates a certain result. That's why we get the results we do from drugs.
So
We've been given the receptors, and our bodies are so beautifully blessed to receive the energy in such a way that it gives us a result.
Right. So there's positive and negative effects to it, like a discharge circuit.
Correct.
Okay.
So all that being said, it's kind of like, so when you take the atom, it has a positive charge and a negative charge. There's a balance.
Adam think Hava.
So
Adam and Eve.
When you break it even down to the atom, you have the same power within yourself on a macro scale, because you're not minuscule. We're looking outside of the atom. On a macro scale, you as a person,
not micro,
and your full form have the same ability. So essentially, because you have the ability to influence your environment, you can influence your own genetics, which is why people think that the law of attraction works and it's so prevalent. People will disillusion you saying that this thought or this thinking process will gain you riches, but really what you're doing is programming the body, which is the subconscious. People think the subconscious is a part of your brain. It is, but it goes more into your body, because I don't have to think about breathing or blinking or walking or drinking, or these are just feelings that are natural.
So like programming the body and programming the body and the subconscious to walk either consciously cognitive or unconsciously unaware of the cognitive dissonance of the aporia that we've chosen for ourselves as will to live in.
It lies within the eye of the beholder, because if you don't have the full scripture, if you don't hold the full set of knowledge, you are not fully free either, though. Because only, half measures will only get you half results.
Right. So the seven pillars of wisdom, which is also the Torah, or the Yahub's ladder, Jacob's ladder of the going up to the pineal, the heavenly place, because there's a lot of old age, new age stuff, but there's nothing new under the sun, so everything is of ancient past, so you have to go back to it. But I totally agree with it, because I see like the deeper spiritual side as you went, because pretty much like I put us on blast because it's a way for me to grow, it's a way for y'all to grow, and it's like we never know when the right ones are around, you know what I'm saying? We let bro go, and I want to hear some more, because y'all like, I'd rather listen to y'all right now. I just be adding certain stuff so that, you know what I'm saying, more connections, because we all got them pieces. Praise y'all. All right, bro. Why you winning damn near every race you had?
No, I'm playing 8-ball now.
Oh.
But god damn it, you see that monkey?
What a growing process. We grow through it. It happens.
So it's just like with our body, though, like our mind and everything, it works on a secret fuel.
Repeat that again. I apologize.
Like our mind and our bodies work on a secret fuel. Do you know what that is?
Yahusha.
Besides that?
Yahusha.
No, it's a chemical.
Yeah, Yahusha's word, which represents water and spirit. It's like the air, the essence, quintessence of DNA.
Serotonin.
Oh yeah, serotonin and melatonin, which is the mood swings, and yeah.
Serotonin specifically, that would just fuck up everything about your body, include like if you were to have low serotonin levels, best believe if someone was to start doing some psychop shit to you, you would just break down immediately, because already just how it is.
So like with the breakdowns, I'm gonna go acidic with it a little bit, because I noticed like a lot about my personal breakdowns that I've had. I've had breakdowns to the point that I did not want to live no more. I ain't even like what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Just give up, period. Like I ain't even feel like praying a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? More times than not, really, because like they say with much knowledge comes much sorrow. You know what I'm saying? You start to see, when you ask God to feel his heart, you know what I'm saying, where he coming from, to see through his eyes, or show me my heart, it's like he shows us the connections of our hearts between each other, and then our connections with him, you know what I'm saying, for what it is though. You know what I'm saying? Like let's say we're politically incorrect. I know damn well I'm politically incorrect, and I am perfectly okay with that. I am well within myself in Yahushua's name, and standing as above, so below. You already know how I go to and fro. Why? Simply because with that yod, with the power of the lamed, right? With the power of Yah, it's like we are all powerhouses by design. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter, again, what the color is, because when we deal with race, we're going to deal with divine, either truth or lie, because only the truth stays alive. Only the truth will remain. Because if you notice, you know what I'm saying, there are those who, they say the good die young. There are those who have lived and done good things, you know what I'm saying? And they still died, because it's appointed to man, it's appointed for every man to die at least once. You know what I'm saying? If people don't believe that there's eternal life, but going back into what bro's talking about, the subconscious and unconscious, you know what I'm saying? And even being conscious, right? So think of a dream and think of a movie. I'm gonna take you to the visionary part of it, okay? As one. So when when they talk about we've tapped into another dimension, another realm, or into something else, okay? So we live in aporia, right? It's a basic manipulation of everything that's around us, whether for good or evil, right? We will turn trees into tables. You know, we'll turn the hemp plant into medicinals. You know what I'm saying? We'll turn alcohol in a way to clean some bruises or something, or to cleanse out mucus or something like that.
Or clean the pipe.
And you can also use the hemp to make durable cars too, and lightweight,
And
or
filters.
boost performance.
And clothes.
The high priest, you know what I'm saying? Y'all's people, the Levites, they were commanded, part of their clothing in the temple was to literally wear linen clothing, nothing that caused their body to sweat, because linen is like it's like aromatics in hydroponics. When the wind flows, or the breath, if you will, the spirit, you know what I'm saying? The wind, the spirit, the breath, the psyche, the soul, the ghost, you know what I'm saying? We all breathe, so we all blow in. So I would think maybe God's voice, when he speaks, you feel the wind, or when he's doing like we do, you know what I'm saying? Because we're created in his image and likeness. So there has to be a connection in everything for there to be relation. So the occult religion behind this reality of what truth is, as it is, what it is, and always will be, with or without how I feel or how I think, my opinion, my thoughts, my feelings, like what is always going to be, because it was there before me. You know, I can try to change it, but it doesn't change it from being what it is. Like truth will be the truth as long as you see the word roof in it. You know what I'm saying? You'll find the word roots in it. We're likened to the trees in the parable, you know what I'm saying, of the two olive branches. Now when you take the color system, if you will, the hue that they talk about, hue mean, color mean, right? Let's take it back to like kindergarten or something like that. There's many hues. They say when light hits something, it's because of the water or the magnetic plasma, if you will, that it refracts and shines, kind of like you put glass in somewhere and sunlight hits it, and it's like it gives off a certain rainbow or something, or diamonds or whatever, crystals, right? So if we tear up our lands, that the minerals that Yah produces for us and commands the earth, because you got the Adamos and the Chava, meaning the Adam to the Eve. Eve was called the mother of all creation. This is where people get the cognizance of Mother Earth, or that Yah is a woman. It's the reality that both man and woman was created in the image and likeness of Yah. Technically, according to what the scripture says, man was created in the image and likeness of Yah, and then Yah took man's rib, a piece of him, and multiplied him with the exact same physiology and components. Only though the uterus is up, the shaft is out. You know what I'm saying? You got the pubis mounds, and then you got, or the ovaries, and then you got the testicles, as people would say. Some people would talk about is this still recording? Mm-hmm. Some people would talk about seahorses. That seahorses make female seahorses pregnant. The reality of it is, if you want to talk about pregnancy, this is by design. It's not by man's rights or woman's rights, and you know what I'm saying? That's the root of where they got it from, because y'all reinforced his design, like he does every single day to all his creation. He causes it to rain both on the just and the unjust, who he deems as just and unjust. Because his way of right doing is completely different than ours. His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. His ways are not our ways, unless we are enlightened by him and taught by him, his spirit, to do it. Some will say, in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Well, what's the name? You know what I'm saying? What's the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost? His name is Yahusha. Because I'm a father, I'm a son, and I have a spirit, meaning the ghost. You know what I'm saying? Just like it repeats itself throughout mankind. Yahusha is the way, the truth of life. He is the Father. He has many sons. You know what I'm saying? According to all hieroglyphs, so on and so forth. This is the biochemistry of the social economic structure of what we call aromatics and hydroponics. Because we all reap from the earth. We all give to the earth in some type of way, either good or evil. And the same thing, we all drink and we all bathe from the earth. That Yah put as the body of water to cover parts of the earth and to leave parts of the earth bare. So, you know what I'm saying? With the separation of the two, you just have drought and barrenness. Like when a woman doesn't have a child or when a man can't have a child. You know what I'm saying? It's a drought and a barrenness. The question is, like you talk about the firewalls, the blocks, you know what I'm saying? The blood clots, if you will. You have to find the source of the blood clot. Usually when there's a blood clot, it's a lack of water, and then you also have an excess amount of tissue, which is a mucus, acidic mucus that grows and grows and grows. Acidic foods give people what? Acid reflux. Some people can throw up, you know what I'm saying? You belch a lot, you might have to take a crap a lot. You know what I'm saying? You might have to sit in the throne room. But I love that my brothers, like, during this time, you know what I'm saying, just being ourselves. That's one thing y'all always told me too. Just be yourself. Be yourself. Show them how to do it. Me, I had no confidence in myself. Where it's like, man, how you expect me to do it and I mess up all the time? I mean, I'm willing to take the persecution. That's not the problem. It's the thing that I don't want to keep messing up because I see what it does. You know what I'm saying? To my babies, to myself, and then to my neighbors around me. But it's also how we take our situations, what we do in our situations, which goes back to the dream and the reality, the revelation of eternal life. Because like bro said, the past, present, and future, right? We see the past. You have to go to the past to see the present, to know the present, in order to move on to the future. So don't live in the past as far as like the self-condemnation through other people's lack of enlightenment, of truth. You know what I'm saying? People who don't love you can't love themselves. They're going to talk bad about you all the time. You know what I'm saying? People who love you, they're going to express themselves. You know, when you're right and you're wrong, either way, you're going to hear each other out, do whatever. But at the same time, you're going to keep coming together because you know that you can grow from each other. You know without the next person, you are nothing. And this is why I tell people, I don't need no competition. I'm not trying to look for competition. And look at the doorways that y'all does in different ways for all of us in our season. People fight about cars. You get a car in your season. You may not be ready for that car. You may think you're ready, but you may not be ready. I've wanted a wife for a long time. Then I was like, you know what? I'd rather spend this special time with y'all because him, myself, and my children, we really ain't missing nothing. Because even the aunties and uncles and stuff like that, from how my children look at it and different people, they say it takes a village to raise a child. This is how true tribes work. That's why I say, bro. And I don't throw it around like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever people say. Like, if you don't feel it in your soul, then why do it? You know what I'm saying? It's like music. If you don't feel it, you know when you feel that beat, it's gonna make you cry. It's gonna make you feel something like you're gonna be in that deep thinking. You know what I'm saying? So when the people talk about deep diving and fishing, I would think the parable that Yah was teaching his students, meaning disciplined students. That's what a disciple means. It's like thinking deeper into his mind. You know what I'm saying? That's what it means to put on the mind of his anointing. Like people talk about the milk and honey, which is the spinal fluid, which goes down the ladder. You know what I'm saying? The energy, the 7 pillars of the body. Yah said, you are the temple of my spirit. You know what I'm saying? He wishes to dwell in us and among us and walk among us. He doesn't care about we building the temple for him. Solomon had the right idea. You know what I'm saying? But it was like y'all was saying, like wherever my people are, that's where I'm at. If they in tents, I'm literally in a tent with my children right now. You know what I'm saying? People will sit there and hate you for it. They'll look at you, they'll call you a bum, they'll talk about you behind your back. They'll have all these questions and thoughts, but it's like they don't see the ancient way of life. Like when you sit there and talk about different stuff and trying out and executing it, you don't think that Yah's gonna open up the opportunity for you to do it? Because it's all about life. Is you know what I'm saying? It's like, why not be able to display the power he's giving you? You know what I'm saying? It's how we look at things. I would think a weak person's mind gonna sit there and talk about somebody that's going through that, because they don't see the common relations of real reality. You know, it's not a choice to be in that. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all has different things that we're working towards already too, but it's just sitting back and taking the lesson while you're in the midst of it, at the same time of doing what you can do on your part. You know what I'm saying? To do to get your priorities together, if you will. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes things happen to people like that. You ain't did nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he does it to show other people how wrong they are or how right they may be, or to look at themselves more, to see the connection. Sometimes he'll sit the whole world down. He's allowing these demonic people, the systems of Illuminatis, to do what they're doing. But they not illuminated for real. With what? Darkness? Their eyes, they have a single-eyed picture, but they don't see the whole connection of life. You know what I'm saying? So even going back to Russian Blue, when he's talking about the equilibrium of life, you know what I'm saying? The black and white, or black, whatever colors you want to put in that. The reality is balance, just like the Libra scale. So if we're going to talk about stars, let's talk about the spirit. You know what I'm saying? That the star is. Let's talk about the Markaba, or the chariots that we are. Let's talk about the altar that we are. You know what I'm saying? The altar of our heart. We sit there, we want another man's glory, or what another man go through, but he might have been a nasty murderer. You know what I'm saying? You think it's gonna go good for him and his family? No, because you reap what you sow. You sow destruction, you reap the whirlwind. You know what I'm saying? You sow life, you're gonna reap that. And like bro said, it does affect everyone that's around us, because it's biochemistry. If we don't drink water, then the blood won't flow. Blood and water come together. You know what I'm saying? Like the mucus all works together, and so on and so forth. So it's the same thing in healing this diseases, or casting out the demons, is casting out the lie. Casting out the lie by presenting the truth. The truth is the light. And if the so-called Freemasons of Illuminati, you know what I'm saying, are not teaching truth, then you're just a liar, and your father is the devil, the slanderer. You know what I'm saying? So we know that the slanderer is the God of this world. So when you talk about obey the law of the land, you have to ask yourself, what is the law of the land? Is it slander, murder, and hatred? Or is it using that wisdom, sitting back patient? Because what most people don't think, even the Freemasons, they know there's something beyond this. You know what I'm saying? All things are made new. You're not the true definition of the new world order. We are. And you will work at our feet. You will be a footstool for y'all as his enemies. You will kiss our feet. Not because we want you to. It's because it's the reality that Yah gives you a taste of your own medicine. No matter who you are, what title or label you got, period. And if you're going to preach and talk about Jesus, you need to shut up and sit and actually talk and preach about Jesus, because don't nobody want to hear a whole bunch of scriptures. How you going to get them to go to the church? You have the same program every day. If you can talk every day, you can talk to Yah every day. You can sit back and think about stuff, you know what I'm saying? Watch the clouds, like acknowledge him for his greatness in the midst of everything. I think it's crazy how you can allow men to learn from wicked angels who left their own home. You left your home to come teach men how to destroy themselves? And hatred? I wonder where all the crystals would have looked like if none of that stuff would have ever been moved and taken away. What this world would have looked like. Can y'all imagine that? You know what I'm saying? So you're going to think on things, think on something like that. Whatsoever is lovely, peaceable, and true. We change our whole environment. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just joy. That's the longest I ever seen our mate sit there like that. And she looked like she was in it too. She was just looking like, wow. But this is Ambassadors Inc. And if y'all have anything else to talk about or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, that session was dope, bro. I can see y'all growth too. That's dope. See more why y'all brings people together in different ways that he do. Whether it be seasons or forever, it's his choice. But as forever is, forever will be. I just think it's amazing. Like, I never believed that I deserved to speak, you know what I'm saying, or even be one to speak up, period. You know, I always felt like, till I was 30. Not even halfway in, you know what I'm saying? That's when I really, really got, I think I'm learning that know your worth, you know what I'm saying? If you know it's the truth, and the evidence is showing everywhere, who cares what they got to say? They're going to say it anyway, but that's not going to change the truth of what it is. So I'm learning about myself. Like, I do need to chill at times, because sometimes I do allow certain stuff that I was like, nigga, you don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's not about me. I know you got more questions behind that. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't see no use for pride. If pride comes before a fall, I don't want it. Because I see, like, nigga, can you imagine if the black and whites never, ever had a hatred that would ever existed? And that was Yah's original intention for us, all creation. You know what I'm saying? I call the trees and stuff my brothers and my sisters, because we need each other. I got to help plant more. If all creation is waiting on us to manifest as Yah's true sons in this earth and show people how to do it, nigga, I want to manifest. And if anybody willing to do it, like, it's not about my name. My vision is his vision. That's why he gave me that name, Malahayim Hazef. Vision of the angel of the Lord's vision. Yahuwah's vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what your language is. If it's truly Yah, it will be found out. And if it's not, you know what I'm saying, it will be found out. So I don't feel like, because I used to get, you know what I'm saying, his name is Yahusha, isn't it? Because that's truly his name, because that's the language he spoke. But at the same time, he confused all the languages too. So obviously he can speak all the languages. And I learned this from their pastor, you know what I'm saying? I call him my brother. I don't call him my pastor. But I do get frustrated with the church, because it's like, nigga, we're the ones that's supposed to be leading the world right now. You know what I'm saying? We're the ones that's supposed to be holding those judges and stuff like that accountable, these Freemasons and stuff like that. Y'all gave us the power to do it, and it shows it everywhere. He freed us from this system, and a lot of y'all won't even challenge your own belief systems and what you feel and you think you know. But, you know what I'm saying, as a product of our environment, like you talk about, and learned behavior, but we still have a choice to unlearn certain stuff too. But we be afraid, because what's the next person going to think about me? And am I going to lose friends? Like, I've lost so many people. I'm starting to see more and more why he allowed me to grow up without my parents. You know what I'm saying? Because he's my parents, and he wants me never to not remember that. Same thing with stuff that y'all been through. Like, we can all literally relate. And like, just how we be talking is like, you can see his heart in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's so like misjudged, if you will, or judged wrongfully. And it's like, we would give to these people, women, so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying? And look at how he does to us. Gives, even though we tear it up, or learn to tear it up, but we desire to do different, the giving keep coming. If we lose it, you know, we get to that point where it's like, you can't take anything from me. You thought that you had a victory because you have a law and a statute. Well, guess what? You're gonna lose. You lost all of it. You really don't have anything. But when Yah literally presents it to you and you really see it for what it is, and you have to feel it, then you're gonna realize, damn, my way of life was, I just wasted all that time. Selling your soul is not just writing a contract. If that's the case, everybody wrote a verbal contract, and then writing their rights away every day. You don't see the scripture in that? You know what I'm saying? They'll sell their souls for stuff like this. What is it? What he said for
Fuck this
what's
game.
the cost for a man to lose his soul?
Fuck this game.
Help me, y'all. It's something about the price of a man losing his soul. You know what I'm saying? For the love of money. Like, what would you for your freedom? You know what I'm saying? That's what we talk about when we talk about these so-called Illuminatis and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Selling your soul to evil. You can't sell your soul for real. You didn't create your soul. But when you desire to be a monster and you desire to take, you don't think that worse will come upon you? You know what I'm saying? I've hated y'all. I've wanted to kill y'all. I've wanted to take y'all out. I still do at times. It's real talk. You know what I'm saying? But I also know that Yah has a plan for you, even the wicked that was created for destruction. And I know that what Yah can dish out is way greater than what I can do. But I will also ask Yah to teach me and guide me what I can do with what he teaches me to know. So I get the wisdom out of it, so I can help set my people free. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole nother age. And I don't give a shit what titles and names people put on it. Evil is still evil and good is still good in the eyes of Yah. And he said, let no man deceive you. He who practices doing right or righteousness is righteous. That's Yah's word. It's not because I said I am. That means nothing. You know what I'm saying? But when he shows you and he teaches you and you practicing it, you may err, you may follow. But that doesn't mean somebody can condemn you and then just prescribe. That is wonderful. How does that make you feel right now?
I keep pooping.
That is amazing. Can you go to the bathroom? Enjoy that. That's the way of life. But nah, man, like I couldn't. That was a dope session. I wasn't expecting that. You know, sometimes out here, go to James. And I'll be sitting there like, the man got to work. This, that, and the third, bro. Probably don't want nobody over at this moment because it happens. You know what I'm saying? People have their thoughts. It's about being real and true with each other. You know what I'm saying? But not trying to lie and cause trouble and then stupid shit. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Even with Bro D be coming around, like, I appreciate him too because, like, I don't agree with everything he do. And he know that. You know what I'm saying? They may not agree with everything I do. And they know that. And I know that. You know what I'm saying? But when we grow from each other, we're learning to learn from each other. We can see eye to eye and where the truth is. Iron sharpens iron. We help each other grow if that's our desire. And you'll know because it's a diligent thing. And I appreciate that I can call these guys my brothers because I look at how y'all created creation. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told, even Lucifer and all them wicked angels, they are brothers and stuff too, but they chose not to be a family. So, you know what I'm saying? That pit, the lake of fire, hell, that was created for the demons in there. You know what I'm saying? All them wicked angels that taught mankind the secrets of heaven. But Yah is way more intelligent than his own creation. Hey, you there. You hear me. Soldier boy, come here. And not in the point of soul dire boy, because I know there's people out you that will literally be out there. Come here. Talk about the mixtape dude. Welcome to Kamita's Shelter, 2178 Victor Street. This is where we at. This is the room where nobody wants to be at. The lights flicker on and off. On top of that, check this out. It still smells like shit. 202 is free and open. I have 3 children. There's no water in here. How are we supposed to go to the bathroom and be able to flush? It already smells like shit. Look at that sewage problem. Look, check that out. That is feces. You can see where somebody wiped the shit on there. This is Kamita's. There's no plumbing in here. Look at that. Ain't no other water in. You feel me? These people tried to set me up before, got me kicked out, started a fight. Those management no longer here. I was on the lottery tonight. They made an assumption that somebody just let me in or I just came in or whatever with a group of people. It's all on camera. Told them to watch that. Told the one lady, I don't like you. Because you're a Jezebel Lily type spirit. I ain't got time for the power and control issues. But hold up, I got some more evidence. Check this out. Okay? Look at his feet. I told them, 8 o'clock, 8:30, I would like to give them a bath. Look at this shit. His feet is dirty. See what I'm saying? Clothes, laying in the dirt. See that? See that? Names, the lady's name is Lily. Talking about, well, I gotta think realistically because everybody's in rooms and stuff with babies and family and you can't take a shower when they're sleeping. Check this out. Check this out. By the blood of Yahushua, I told y'all, y'all on lawsuit, got your ass. a whole police station right there. You know how many codes and you have broken health codes alone in here? This place is infested with bed bugs. Hold on, got more evidence. That shows how much they don't care, because they're never over here to help these families. Not one. Huh? What's up?
Huh?
You said what's up?
No, I was just singing a song.
Oh. What room you said was open? You said room 202 was open?
They should have put y'all in 202 instead of putting y'all way down there with a non-working bathroom. Knowing that there's shower in that bathroom, they know all that stuff. And this stuff been broke for the last 3 months. They know that. They don't care. Just like they just throwed y'all anywhere when they could have put y'all in 202. They've been having families in 202. They could have put y'all in 202. That way the shower and the bathroom works.
Right, and then if somebody gets thirsty at night too, you know what I'm saying? Plus children
There's
pee.
water right there. You need water.
I don't want to take y'all stuff. It's just.
Well, I'm not worried about no water. I get food stamps. This month coming up.
We do too, on the 6th.
I come 3 days later. So I'm not worried about no water. It's water. I gave it to them downstairs. 245 things of water. 2 cases, brand new that I never used.
You're purified.
Why do you say that? I think you're playing.
Did you fart?
What?
I think you're smelling a burrito. I think you're smelling a burrito.
Your blood's flowing. You're C-type blood. You
What?
had corona at one point, but it ended. Your teeth are separated by divisions of equals by decimals.
All right, Miss Claire.
Let me see.
Cleopatra?
I'm a size 9.5 in shoes, which is very small.
Never had COVID. I'm not a C blood type.
Your hands are very small.
C blood type.
And
There is.
you talk a lot. No, I'm joking.
I know I do.
I don't know.
Can you not do that? That's
Do
very
what?
irritating
But-
and annoying.
Do they ever give y'all? Do they still give the families blankets and stuff?
They give people sheets and blankets. Why they didn't give y'all none?
That's my point.
You should have told them that.
No, you have to ask for them. I said, oh shoot. Just saying. You have to ask.
I'll go ask him.
Both of these families had to ask for them. Sorry, you're under arrest.
Shit. Yeah. But like I said, I'm just documenting this stuff because that proves that they had an open room. They had an open room.
Why
They just.
you should just request a name and can y'all please put me in 202, but there's running water.
Man,
So,
look, the
children
first
can
time we
bathe
talked.
and I can bathe.
The first time, they already know that. I told them I wanted to bathe my children by 8 or 8:30, and she's shaking her head in the background. And I'm like, why you shaking your head? You know what I'm saying? Like, she talking, well, I'm trying to think of a realistic way because everybody has families and.
Yeah, but y'all need to put me in. But could y'all please accommodate me and my children in room 202, where there's a working bathroom because I need to bathe my children. They need to take baths. I need to take baths so I can wash my children's hair and my own hair.
The fact that I already said this stuff in front of their face and they still didn't do it just proves more evidence that y'all are targeting us. Because you have a whole other room that can accommodate us.
Right there,
And you chose not to do it. It's that purple door over there. So it doesn't matter what I say, they ain't gonna do it anyway. Obviously.
Truth whole lie is my
Unless they
lie.
force them will. So that's my whole thing. I just wanted to get it documented like I told them. Like, people want evidence, bet.
Thank you.
Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
So, Salam, peace. Your name, Salam, peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Ilahi ilahi Yahweh Yahusha Nura. Amen. Malahayim Haizev Yahush. Mashiach. Mashiach. Messianic. Messiah. Mashiach. Motif. Motive. You feel me? So this is why I tell y'all, when you pray, this is what it means to pray. To commune with Yah, to commune with one another, to speak, to spell out clearly, to heal, to deliver the word from the echo vibration, the frequency, the currency of my ruach, which is Haruah Yahakodesh Yahweh Yahush. Mashiach Nasrem Yahudim Malachim of Yahudim. Rabhana Raphael Yahuwah Rapha. Yahweh Nisei Yahusha. Yashrayalim. Yaharusalem. We don't know. One. Oh, the one, the whole, that makes all, the all, the time, the number, the space, the shape. All things are created by him, for him. Nothing out. He will leave nothing out. No thing will be undone or redone. Yahusha is king. This is why I say, put him before everything, above all, behind all, like in front of, next to, across from, so within, so without, as above, so below, around and round, to and fro, here and there, in and out. Stop talking. Lay down. Move over a little bit, please.
Sure.
This is what it means to pray. It's good to eat. I love to eat too. You like to eat? Yeah. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Remembering who gives you the food, who puts the food in your mouth abundantly, with abundance, is Yahusha. This is key. This is wisdom. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. Without your getting good understanding. Pray the word. Rap the word. The word is our armor. The belt of truth. The helmet of salvation. Decree. Decreed. Sealed by the blood of Yahushua. The belt of absolute truth. The garments of praise and thanksgiving. The blood of Yahushua. The helmet of salvation. The sword of the spirit. The shield of faith. The hedge of protection that is around me. Around us. Me and my whole house. All members of my house. This is as a people. This is as a tribe, as a nation, as a family, as a unit, as a community, communing through the culture, our cult of knowing we are the called and chosen of Yahushua. Religiously, as a ritual, we practice this. My ways, says Yahushua. His ways are higher than ours. His thoughts are higher than ours. He says, you do not know my ways. My thoughts are not your thoughts. My ways are not your ways, neither are my thoughts your thoughts. Meaning we have lived completely backwards. Opposite, on opposite sides, like chess and checkers. In a whirlwind, this whirlwind of people, of rules and laws being changed. They would think to change the times and the laws, says Abun Yahushua. My laws, my own laws. I write my laws. It's in Yahushua's name. He is the way of life, the law, the way and the truth of life, his mindset, the way he thinks is law. Because the way he thinks, he sees. The way he sees is one, is the way he do, the ways he do, the things he does, the works, the footwork, the foothold, the opening. He is the door. I am the door, says Yahusha. He's greater than us. We are man created a little lower than the angels. Yet we are man, we are Malachim at the same time. I declare the end from the beginning. I start from the beginning and finish the end. As the end is there, the new beginning is here as a new creation already. The old will die out. The evil will just die out. The dead will bury the dead. He says, let the dead bury their dead. You pick up your stake and come follow me. At times, none of us desire or think or lust, which is one and the same. None of us want to do certain things. I have had fear. I used to fear. I feared. Therefore, I lacked. I do not fear man. I do not fear what they will do to me. You know where the fear comes from? When I lacked the faith in Yah, that he will provide as he's always done. I'm 31 years old. You are 4, you're 5, and you're 6. Technically, you're 7, you're 5. Yeah. Technically, I would be 32. That's one whole number, 5. 5, 7, 6. $30. 3 whole. What I'm saying is, where there's fear, there's doubt. Doubt and fear are one and the same. They're one spirit. They're the same spirit. They flip-flop. They're like twins. Those are shapeshifters. There are holy, there are good ones, righteous ones, and there are evil ones. Yet both have their place in Yah's plan. Yah's plan. Shout out to Jordan May. I love you, bro. Yah, I ask that you cover him too. Let this prayer be released by your spirit, by your fire, and by your blood and your authority and your word. And I ask that you touch the hearts of men, women, and children in all spaces and places of all creeds and kinds, all creatures. I am a new creature and I am a new creation because you have said so, Yah. Me following you is not about what I want to do, how I choose to manipulate or want to manipulate you, or throw a fit to try to get attention, or do a pity party, a sorry party, or manipulating other people to get, or helping people in the name of, let me see what I can get from them so I continue to move on because I got to hustle too, I got to make it type of spirit or mentality, Jezebel, jealousy, murderous, mind game playing, octopi type, seductive, lustive, evil spirits of incubus and succubus. Like the dream place, the dream world is the vision world. It's all one. As they say, first natural and spirit. Well, if you put it that way, the nature and the naturality, the natural Yahushua himself, the Elohim of all. You know what I'm saying? He is in control. He has both sides in his hands. That's both hands he has, right and left. It's only right and left when you only see two parts or two pillars. The arms and the shoulders. Or the two legs. It still make two sides. When you stretch upward, it still you still have the sides there. You're still connected. If you're connected. When one of your members is cut off, then you're incomplete. It says Yahushua, excuse me. But I'm asking y'all to teach me how to raise my children, raise our children. You know, I like this we more than I. You know, we sounds is way greater. We. Someone, can you imagine somebody coming up to you like, we're here for you, and all they see is one, and be like, why they keep saying we? Yah is in me, Yah is in us and with us, right? We're all things are created by him for him, so he's in all things. So when we do not reject life and the fruit that it brings, like our food and our resources, the earth, the herbs, every green thing, you know, all the other creatures, the beasts of the field, the fowls of the air, the creepy crawly things too, because some things are very creepy and very crawly, and just like, what the crap, what is that and why? Salam, what up though? Step into the light, my brother. Just like that. Real talk. Praise Yah. By Yahusha. All things are made. All things are created by him for him. The wicked have no power, they have no authority. Credentials of paperwork. Where people all things are made, all things are created by him for him today to do. I want all of you to pray over your Facebook pages, your YouTube pages, Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media platform that you use for business or to reach out to God's people. Because what we're going to do is we're going to break the system. We have more authority and more power than any evil that could be placed there. Remember, Yahusha is in control of all things. He created the wicked to destroy the wicked for the day of destruction. That's why they were created, okay? So the wicked destroy the wicked. They're also there as a tool of a reckoning or reconciling for us to provoke us to turn back to Yahusha. Yahusha is real. If you're breathing, he's real. You know that's not a lie. Man can't write that. If you can see, obviously, he's real. You know what I'm saying? If you can talk, you can move, you have some type of limb, you can see there's trees, you can see there's water, you can see there's clouds, there's suns. Clearly, and I don't care what these Freemasons, Illuminatis, I don't care what titles and names they want to give themselves. I don't care what it is. It means nothing. Because at the end of the day, Yah created them too for the day of destruction. They have no authority. They have no power. It's been given to you, Yah's people. If you're not Yah's people, you're not going to act like his people. We may fall, we may sin, we may fall short, you know what I'm saying, of his glory. We may do all types of things. But when you have the intention of your heart to do good and not to continue to error, because that's what sin is. It's an error. It's a defect. It's a mitochondrial misplacement or mutation in our character of inheritance of attitudes and characters and intentions and choices of the heart. Okay? I'm going to be doing a teaching in due time. And it's going to be on the connection of all things. The fruit that is worth the work. Know your worth. If these people ain't teaching you life, they're not teaching you how to bring life. You know what I'm saying? Stop listening to everything that man says. We know that man wrote things and added things to the Bible, but there's things that eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, that Yah is revealing to his people that are not even in the Bible. Okay? The Holy Spirit, Yahusha himself, by his spirit, by his fire, by his blood, will reveal to us what we need to know when we need to know it. All we need to do is continue to commune with him. My brothers and sisters, you need to come together, assemble with one another daily. This is the commandment. This is why a lot of us are going through a lot of struggles and errors and sinning so much and going through repetitious cycles of backsliding, because we're not doing what he created us to do. That's to sharpen us. Iron sharpens iron. And it's to help us grow one another. We're to be of the same mind. How could we do that if we're always playing prejudice and working against each other and not coming together when we're supposed to because we're in our feelings about something? This is accountability. Either we're a royal people or we're not. Either we're going to have his sufferings to endure with on top of the good things and the persecutions, or we're not going to have him, period. It's all of him or nothing. Another thing I know he's challenging all of us on in these days now is, for one, are you willing to walk away from everything that you love or everything you think you know and trust that he's providing everything that you need and you'll be taken care of? He's challenging many of you and myself as well to let things go. The people who don't appreciate his word, they won't appreciate you. Forget about it. It's not going to happen. They don't have the capacity. They don't have the intentions. They don't have the will to if they're not able to. Flat out. So praying for all men, interceding and doing supplications for all men is key. But that doesn't mean allow yourself and permit yourself and your family to be abused and used. Flat out. What's right is right in his eyes, and what's wrong is wrong in his eyes. The best weapon that we have is communion, conversation, prayer, the phonetic tongue movement, the sword of the spirit. Double-edged. In Yahuwah, the word of life. So I'm challenging you. Let's break this bitch. The whole system. Illuminati can't sit there and take over. They don't own light. They don't own light. They don't have light. They charade as an angel of light, but they have no light. There's no truth in them. There's no life in them. They're dead while they live. They're dead in their thinking, is what Yah said. They have no knowledge. He said you people follow blind leaders and blind guides who have no knowledge. They have no wisdom. So what power do they have? They teach doctrines and commandments of men and doctrines of demons. You know what I'm saying? This system is a dead system. It produces death and debt. Who cares about being politically incorrect? Don't you know that Yah's way more intelligent than his own creation? Don't you think that they could sit there and try to take down what they want to, but he'll block them or he'll provide ways for you to have more? They take your stuff down, put it back up. Find different ways to be resourceful. Learn to live without certain things. There's going to be EMPs. It's going to get worse out here. All this stuff has been staged. It's all been planned. This whole COVID-19 thing is a military exercise. In the midst of cough and flu season, everything is freaking poison. Yah himself said that they will drink poison and it would not kill them. So it's all this stuff that we give them too much credit and too much power that they don't have. A liar will lie about anything and everything. It doesn't have to be written down for you to see that. Black is black, white is white still. Even if you blend a gray, it's still the two colors that it took to blend that. Forget your racism, your colorism thing, because if it's a racism and color thing, guess what? If it's Yahuwah people, then it's Yahusha's people. And if it's not, it's not. The only one that's going to remain is his people anyway. Everything that they have, they've lost. It's going to be given to you anyway in the time that Yah has it planned, the way he wants it planned, in his perception, the way he designed it to be so. So let that be your memory, and I encourage you, and I speak life and healing boldly in you and faithfully in you. Let Yah restore your faith, your boldness, your courage, your strength. Know that you are more powerful than your enemies. They project that fear at you, and you receive that. Don't let them use your faith against you. That fear is their fear. Throw that shit back at them. All you witches and witchcraft and dealers and stuff like that, that witchcraft only touches you. It's only destroying you. You're already defeated. You're beneath me. Yah has given me the necks of my enemies. My feet are over your necks. I have the victory. We have the victory, not you. Even the gates of hell will not prevail against us. The grave will not prevail against us. Death will not prevail against us. And all these people talking about, well, God doesn't exist, blah, 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 blah. I don't care if you call him God, you call him Yahweh. Yes, the people have different intentions for different words and the phonetics of what they mean. But in all, when you reconcile all things back to him, every word, every sound comes from him. Okay? He knows who he is. Even if we don't. Flat out. Praise be to Yahuwah. Yah, hallelujah, Yahuwah. That's all I got to say. Hit me up, 720-687-0965. Anytime. It doesn't matter day or night, because I'm about y'all's work. And if I got nothing else, if I ain't making no money, this is what I want to do, because I'm already rich. I'm already wealthy. I don't need no material thing to make me rich or wealthy, because y'all say all things are mine. So what you got is mine. You acting evil, you just going to lose it, and I'm going to get it. I'm going to receive it regardless. You know what I'm saying? He's teaching people to live without that money at times too, because when you don't have that system, what you gonna do? You're gonna have to go back to the basics, back to the foundation where he created. And Adam and Eve, they didn't have money back then. But how are you gonna rule and reign with him if you're too afraid to face these people? Call these people out for what they are and who they are. They're blasphemers, they're idolaters, they're liars, they're demon worshippers, and they know what they're doing, and they're doing it publicly. You can't silence me. Freedom of Information Act. I don't need a piece of paperwork to have a right to live. It's illegal for people to be homeless. It's illegal for you not to have what you need. But at the same time, Yah is using this system as the curse of the law, meaning for those who don't follow his law or obey his law or teach his commandments and judgments and do what he told. Feed the poor, defend the fatherless and the widow and the poor and the needy. Most of y'all people have plenty of materials and plenty of money and plenty of resources to help these people, and you refuse to. Forget about the system trying to help you. They take care of their own, and Yah takes care of his own. We were empowered to do this. This is why all the disciples were entrepreneurs. You feel me? This is why David became King. David was a military warrior, military champion, beginning at age 14. It doesn't matter your credentials of paperwork. Where people want to prove you, Yah has already affirmed, confirmed, and approved you. That's all that matters. Know your worth. Know your worth. I speak this about for me too. Received, confirmed, established. You shall decree a thing, and it is established. Speak it. Speak life. What do you want it to be? Life and death are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it eat the fruit thereof. As a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. If you always think depressed thoughts, you're going to stay depressed. If you think you're broke all the time, broke ain't got nothing to do with your currency. But your frequency is completely off. If y'all going to talk about chakra and alignments and frequencies, do it the way that Yah taught you. Or the way that Yah teaches, because if there's no point in what you call new age movement, that's old stuff, that's ancient stuff. Most of y'all don't even know what the hell you talking about. The Queen of Heaven is Yah's people. That's his bride. You're talking about, well, Yah he was married. Yes, he's married to his bride, Yahuda and Yasharah. Read the scriptures. He'll show you what's true and what's false. You don't need to be trying to sit there and make it out. He'll show you. He said himself, he will teach you through his spirit. Salim, I'm out.
And this declassified document on the CIA's own website shows that the intelligence agency has infiltrated every major news outlet in America. Now, I know it's really hard for some of you to fathom the idea that we could be manipulated and used in such bizarre ways for the purpose of profit or control from other agencies, but it is a reality that we have to face. They call it a TV program for a reason, because it is programming your mind. Some people think I'm crazy when I tell them this, but I'm just here trying to tell you the truth. Let me prove it to you with one simple statement. Have you ever seen a commercial for
through this wonderland. Red or blue, which one of the matrix? Can you come and can you stand? Push through. It's a birth of a document. Which document you meant? Decision Zinc. Yahusha, the greatest physician. He the only one that could save us. The only one who has saved us from every position. Put himself in our position. Humbled himself. Point of creatures to reach us. Why is it the Most High, the Malek King of all, humbled himself, bankrupted everything for all of us? But we don't see the parables of marriage. We don't see the parables of being created in the image and likeness of the Most High, Aloha. We bicker and fight over, his name is Allah, his name is Aloha. No. His name is Yahusha. Some say Yeshua, some say Yeshua. System of Susi is Jesus, Lucifer.
John Productions. John Productions.
poisoning your water. They poisoning your food, deliberately derailing these trains. They don't give a fuck about you. And you about ready to do anything and everything to earn you some dollars. Fuck them. And if you for them, fuck you too. Death to all idols, all false doctrines, all things that don't produce and reproduce life. Fuck every Satan. Catch hellfire. Let the sword of Yahuwah pierce through now. Death to all pride. Death to all confusion.